Hello everybody, welcome back to another video on my channel, and welcome to whatever episode of Anting in Northern Wisconsin, a very short series this year, but I'm out again, and I'm currently searching for Formica, as it was pretty good weather for them to fly this morning. I got busy because I had to be social, and I was out with my girlfriend. She watches these videos, so I wasn't forced to. Please don't kill me. But yeah. And I just randomly decided, you know what, it's warm out, chance for Formica queens to be wandering alongside some Formica parasites that could be doing raids, so alongside their queens. So we'll be walking around looking for those, and I just found some. Would you look at that? That was pretty easy. Alrighty, so here, or there was anyways, some Formica integra group species. What I can assume to be either Obscuripes or Obscuraventris that are walking around here. It's kind of hard to get them in frame because they are very lightning quick. But yeah, some type of integra group. I first thought these were slave makers, but they are not. Here's some food that one of them was carrying off. They're definitely a big old foraging trail, these guys. I think it's pretty cool. Yeah, look at that. Awesome. Ripped off a piece. Cool. Let's go ahead and try and find some other ants. Hopefully we can actually see some raid trails go on today. Still a pretty impressive trail, though. Sweet. It appears as if I found the colony of these guys. Some brood there. Not much. These guys look to be Formica obscuraventris, as per usual. Not much under this piece, but I'm sure that there's more elsewhere. You can kind of see them swarming a bit. Not too badly. Could be just a small colony, though. Or a smaller colony, rather. Real electric looking. Love these guys. Also kind of hate them, because I find them pretty much every anting video. But yeah. Still an ant. Check this out. We got ourselves a mound of Formica ulci. These guys are Execta group, which makes them different from the Integra group species. Yeah. You guys are also mound builders, more so than Obscurathorax are. Obscuraventris. Yeah, they're very pretty. Some of my favorite Formica. And a Formica species I have yet to keep, actually. I've been looking for queens for quite a while, pretty much since I started ant keeping, but I've never actually found any. Actually, I found one. And since then, I've never seen them. But eventually I'll keep them. Eventually. One of my favorite Formica. Lovely. I'm not gonna lie, there hasn't been many queens. I haven't seen actually any queens out today. So I'm wondering if I'm just out a little too late because I was busy, or if, yeah, I don't know. If they just didn't fly, which wouldn't make any sense. We just had a pretty insane storm roll through, and that should have triggered flights. But currently, I'm not seeing any of that. Not only that, but also it's decently warm. Like, it is not a cold day out. Very humid. The high pressure system, you know, the ring of fire is really just destroying any chance of it getting cool outside. And it looks like we have another mound, actually. Right here. Let's see what it is. Uninhabited? Oh no, this is a Formica mound. Oh, whoa, elates. So this here is a Formica parasite. Formica sanguinea. There's a late that just running down over there. Cool. cool. More than likely Sanguinea group. They're just kind of going crazy. I did disturb their mound after all. Looks like they're just getting elates though. That means I still have time to try and catch one of these queens. Nice. So these guys, for those who don't know, their whole gimmick is the fact that they actually take ants, generally Fusca group or Neogagates group, and they enslave them. You can see a bunch of these black workers here. See those? That is a completely different species from the red ones. Slave makers are pretty cool. These are not the only ants that do them. I know that does that. I know I've talked about and like showed off slave makers before, but I've never actually really talked about what they do. So yeah, that's what they do. They are permanent parasites, unlike Formica integra group for the most part, which are temporary parasites, which means they do not require hosts their entire life cycle, in order to like live. But these guys are permanent, so they have to keep on collecting brood and raiding ant colonies and pretty much stealing all of it. And then that sustains themselves, because these workers, these red workers, they can't take care of themselves. Can't take care of themselves at all. So, yeah. Cool species. I love them. Polyurgus do this as well. They're more known for the slave making. But there's also Formica that do it as well, alongside some other species. So, awesome. And yeah, guess we'll keep going. I'm sweating horribly. And I'm next to a road, and I'm sure people who pass me think I'm crazy. But that's okay. So, yeah. Anyways, let's get going. Here we have ourselves a Formica sanguinea group queen. We've been looking for these. Very cool. On the side of the road as I record this. Very nice. But yeah, she just kind of jumped down in front of me. She's the only one I've seen. Only queen I've seen so far. She probably flew today or yesterday, one of the two. More than likely today, because today is a very nice day out. And yeah, so she's looking for a colony to infiltrate. These guys are parasites. I'll be taking her home with me because, unlike the Lacey's parasites here in the United States, these guys are very easy to get started. I basically just have to find brood for them, or for her, and she's going to end up ripping them up, and I'll have a colony going. Hopefully, if she doesn't end up dying. As long as I get a decent few, she should be fine. But, yeah. Awesome. I'm really happy with this. So, I guess I'll just continue my walk home and hope that we come across more of these. Sweet. The queen. Here we have ourselves a Formica queen. Yes, they have definitely flown today. This is the second day of me recording this video. Yeah. Just got off work. I caught a queen right as I got outside of my car. And yeah, she fell somewhere over here. I don't think I should have lost her, but if I did, that's okay, because I'm sure I'll find more. Cool. Here we have yet another Formica queen. This one here looks to be Formica subspecia. These guys are polygynous. I'm hoping to catch quite a few queens of these as I wander here, because of the fact that they're polygynous, and generally they have pretty big flights, so hopefully I didn't miss them when I was in Arizona. And yeah, let's see how many we can catch today. Well, we'll see. I'm also looking for parasites, so if this is the only queen I catch, that's fine. Yeah, so here is a very interesting find. You can hear I'm next to a road, which makes this a little bit more confusing. But these here are Dolichoderus Mariae, I believe. I believe Mariae is going to be the species here. This could be the other one, but I'm like 90% sure this here is Mariae. They're kind of all over this area. I've never seen this species before. They're very pretty. As some of you may know, in the past I have found a Dolichoderus Taschenbergi colony, and I kept them. But Mariae is one that I have neither seen nor have I kept. So yeah, very interesting. They kind of have a bit of a trail going on somewhere over here. Kind kind of goes into the grasses here. There's more behind me, kind of trailing. Cool. Now, if I had to guess, just judging by their trailing right now, is that they probably live in the nearby bog. This is also the general environment that these guys live in. They're bog-loving ants. So yeah, that is a really awesome find, I think. And yeah, I don't even know what to say. I'm not gonna lie. I've never seen these guys in person. I've just been kind of sitting here watching them for a little bit now because I just haven't seen them before. That is really neat. Yeah. Anyways, I should probably get back to looking for queens instead of gawking at Dolichoderus mariae. I know where they are now. They're literally down my street. That's the thing to note, is that they're really close to my home, and I'd never seen them once. They might even live near my backyard, or in my backyard. So, you know, awesome.